Okay.
Let me get ready. Hold on. Okay, go for it. I have to get ready, dude.
What's going on, everyone? This is brewpac.shakur, aka Vice.
This is Art.
And this is Brian.
Welcome to the Brewing Podcast, episode 17.
God.
God. Where we're creating community connections through casual conversations. Do us a favor, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Did not forget this time.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Thanks, Art.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You want to share your drink of the day?
Yeah, it's a Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA. It's a hazy.
Oh.
I actually got it because of the little,
It's pretty cool, huh?
yeah, like the
The artwork.
Top Gun guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those that can't see, it's a pilot, but then he's like a skull pilot.
Yeah.
Just
Didn't realize it was 9.5%. So it should be an interesting episode.
Oh,
Cheers.
God.
I know.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Can't even tell.
All right. Testimonials. These come from our community members, taken from either conversations, comments, and or direct messages, aka
DMs.
DMs. This one
Wow,
comes
it's already
from
hitting you guys, huh?
This one comes from Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Hey.
He goes, your podcast low key my therapy during long drives because feels like we're hanging out.
Nice.
Hey, glad to have you on board.
Yeah,
Dan.
thanks, Dan.
Maybe one day we get you on here.
Yeah.
Space right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Right here. You
Right here.
can stand the whole time.
Wait, we should get a picture of Dan, and I'll give it to
Oh,
you.
every
and then
episode is Dan.
It just stands right here.
He's like up there.
Or we just hide him like in random spots.
Like a wanted photo.
Maybe.
All right. What's everyone been up to? Shout outs, upcoming events, projects.
Oh yeah, because last time we weren't. Yeah, we had a guest, so we didn't really.
Yeah, we
update.
didn't get.
Yeah.
Well, I went to a baby shower yesterday.
Hey, me too.
Yeah.
Same baby shower? Or
No,
what?
different.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see Art there.
Yeah, it was my homie LJ Asia. Congrats.
Second kid.
Baby boy, second kid.
Woo. What was the first kid?
Girl.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
nice.
So,
Okay.
you know, good spread there. Good job, guys.
How was that? What did you eat? What was on your plate? Share us your plate.
Oh, so they had like, obviously they had like pancit, lumpia. They had like these
The
banh
course.
mis.
Yeah.
Banh mis.
Banh mis. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Are they the ones that brought the banh mis to the Friendsgiving?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or maybe they just went to the same place. But yeah, there was like banh mis, and then there was like two taco ladies.
Wait, two.
Well,
Like
yeah,
two different
there was
stations?
one stand, but there was like two ladies working.
Oh, got it. I was like, damn.
One stand, two ladies.
Okay.
One stand, two ladies. It was pretty good, dude. Even had like some kind of like fish ceviche.
Fish viche.
I just had like a couple banh mis and then a couple tacos al pastor and
Oh.
Ooh,
Alpha Store is the best.
pollo,
nice.
chicken. You know what I'm saying?
MSG chicken?
No, it was like grilled chicken.
Oh,
like
okay.
taco style. Yeah. They had like a bouncy house. It was actually at Asia's family's house, and it was a really nice house. It was like deep in like scripts.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Very nice place.
Yeah.
It's nice because like, you know, we could drink and stuff, right? Because, you know, sometimes when you rent a venue, you can't drink, or
Yeah.
you either have to like be low key about it. But
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why there was a big handle of tequila at our table.
What?
I don't know. That explains the lethargic energy today.
Oh, that's why you were like.
Well, I also had to take a dump.
All right.
Alcohol.
Yeah, dude. Liquor
Man.
shit.
Did they play any games at the shower?
Oh, you know what was really cool is the theme. It was Babychella.
Baby
Oh,
Shella?
what?
Yeah, and I gotta send you
That's
the
pretty-
invite because
Okay.
they made it look like
Oh,
when the
like-
lineup comes out.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
And then
yeah.
the photo booth had like the windmill, like,
What?
and there was like palm tree designs. And then he actually had wristbands for the guests.
for all the
Yeah.
guests.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
guests.
That's so
dope.
funny.
It was so cool. I was like,
Okay.
dude,
That's a really good
This is
theme.
awesome.
That's a
Yeah.
really good theme.
yeah, it was like perfect. I was like, dang. Whew.
What do they have for games? They have the typical.
Yeah, I think it was a typical, but it was more so like guess her size.
That's always the core
got
one.
it.
There's a guess
Okay.
your
guess your
size. One, yeah.
size. There's like a raffle. If you brought diapers, and then I honestly I was a little late though, so I don't know if they were playing games before I got there.
Ah, yes, late as all.
I just,
Huge.
yeah, just
Or were you doing the compensation thing? Because like you never show on time, you wait like a little bit so like it gets started or whatever.
yeah, that was my plan.
Oh, you got like way later.
But
didn't
I was
you?
like way late.
Okay.
Yeah, I showed up at it started at 1. I showed up at 3.
Oh, that's not too bad.
But I stayed.
Well,
till
how long
very
was the
end.
thing? Because
Yeah.
like usually those things are like
It was like
3
5.
hours. Yeah,
Oh, till 5.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
But I stayed, cleaned up, like helped clean up, and
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll show up late and I'll stay until you guys are.
He compensates, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say keep it short because like you remember in January you guys were sick and you didn't really do much.
Yeah, because you got us sick.
No, I did not get you sick. I did not get you sick, bro. That was all on you guys. No, because like this month was it's been like really rainy a lot.
Yeah.
So like a lot of my shoots either got canceled or like moved to like
Oh,
basically
okay.
March, and then also I did mess up my foot a little bit.
Oh,
I was doing like calf raises,
Oh, got it.
and I did like way too heavy weight, and I kind of like shifted wrong or something, and it like it like inflamed my like the tendons on the top of my foot.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I think the day after it would happen, like any little slightest touch it felt like my foot was being ripped off.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That bad.
Yeah, and like like the very first day, I had to like I was literally crawling around. Or I was going like this,
Dude,
like with my foot. I was like my foot up in the air, and then I would go like this.
Hey, careful now.
Oh, for free?
Yeah, I'm free. I can't bleep that out.
Yeah, actually, no. You can't just
Put a picture.
Put a picture over it. That's so funny.
Dude, foot pain is no joke, dude. Like my feet get like messed up. It sucks limping around.
Well, yeah, because it made me realize, like, because it was just like the top parts of like maybe above my third and fourth toe or whatever.
Yeah.
That sometimes too.
Yeah, because it wasn't the bottom, because the bottom was fine. It's just anytime that the third and fourth was like, if I pushed from the bottom, from the bottom of my foot upwards, like it would hurt like a lot. But if I pushed from the top, it didn't hurt as much, right?
Interesting.
Was that like the first time you did those type of workouts, or?
No, I usually do those. It's just like
okay.
I got
too heavy.
No, I just had a bit of a hubris. I was like, this is like light. I could probably do more.
Oh, okay.
Let me just add like another 2 plates.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, because I was like doing 270, and then I just added like two more 45s. I was like, oh, that can't be that bad. I was like, oh, okay, all right, this is cool. And then like afterwards, like that whole day, I was like, I was feeling fine. It wasn't until I woke up like the next day.
yeah,
It was like
that's
all sore.
That always is.
Yeah.
You put some Bengay on that.
No, it's a lumpus, dog.
Oh,
The little
the
patches?
patch? Yeah, the patch.
Well, yeah. Well, first I iced it, because like any kind of swelling and stuff, you're supposed to ice it. So like the whole first day, like I had to put it, like raise my foot and just
Some peas on there.
what was it? My sister had like a one of those wraparound like ice pack things.
Oh, okay.
It's like instead of like water and stuff like that, it's a bunch of like little gel balls.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
It's like chemical cooling.
no, well, it's not really chemical cool. It's like it's basically like because water, it gets like super hard, right? Because it's ice. You know?
Yeah.
But with the gel balls, they still get cold, but like they're still malleable,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So that way you can like wrap it. You can wrap it around thing instead of like
yeah.
it being like one huge like
brick.
just like one brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had that wrapped around, just had it until the swelling went down, and then I didn't think to take like ibuprofen or other anti-inflammatories until like a week later. I was like,
jeez.
well, because like I called, like,
Just ride it out, baby. Just
Yeah.
ride it out.
well, I mean that's what I thought. And it was like a week later, and then I called my healthcare provider, because they have a thing where it's like you can call, like, instead of having to make an appointment and go in, like for like minor things or
What's that
whatever.
called? Like
telehealth. Yeah.
You call, you're like, hey, how's it going?
No, they just take your info and stuff like that. It's like, and I told them my problems. Like, have you taken any anti-inflammatories? I'm like, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, just take some like ibuprofen and let us know if that helps or whatever. Like, as soon as I took that, hours later, I was like,
helped?
oh, it helped a lot.
Oh, wow.
I was like, now I'm a dumbass. But like at the time, like you just don't think about it. You're like, whatever. It'll heal by itself.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get dependent on them
Yeah.
painkillers and stuff.
Yeah, but then between the rains, kind of like canceling most of my shoots and stuff, or moving them, and then that whole thing with my foot, like I couldn't really do much.
Yeah.
I got to catch up on a lot of shows and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
just like just playing games, because I literally had nothing to do. I was just catching up on old work and just kind of relaxing. So February was like a nice relaxing month for me.
That's good.
That's always good. And then you went to the baby shower.
Oh yeah, yesterday. Yeah. And then the week before that one was my friend's second. Yeah, their second kid's second birthday. Yeah. I was like Eric Atienzas. Yeah.
Oh, Eric! Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, shout out to Eric. Yeah. You remember his brother Adrian? Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I didn't know they were brothers like this whole time. I saw the last name, and then once he said it, I was like, wait a minute, they do look alike.
The gears start to finally turn. Yeah, shout out to them. Happy second birthday to you. I mean, she's going fast and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did that. Like, it's just weird because I did both of his
shoots.
Both of his shoots for like maternity and stuff.
Nice.
Like the first kid that was really funny because then that one was like a close one because I did when he had his first kid. I think like she gave birth like a day or two later after.
Oh wow!
Yeah. The second one like it was like maybe like a week or two later, but yeah, it wasn't like.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, it happened with because then I did the maternity shoot for his wife's sister, and that also was like another day or two later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what was on your plate?
For what?
Oh. Yeah. Tell us what was on your plate and the story that you shared with me before.
Oh yeah. So for the baby shower one yesterday, that's for my homie Jeff and my and his wife Christine. Which I'm doing their maternity shoot next week. That was one of the shoots that got bumped because
there's a lot of people having kids these days, huh?
We're just at that age, man.
Yeah,
I'm just cool with being like the cool uncle.
Yeah.
I don't need the responsibility.
Less responsibilities.
Yeah, I'm the uncle just going out and buying 9.5%.
Yeah.
You're the one bringing the bottles to the parties.
That's why the bottle of tequila was there.
Yeah, but it was funny. Well, I mean, like it was funny because yesterday, my friend Jeff's dad, he came down. He lived like he's originally from the Bay, so like he had family come down from the Bay or whatever, right? That dad really wanted to like party, like because he brought the tall glass or not glass, the tall bottle of vodka, and he kept like
vodka.
Yeah. I remember he had mixers. He had like different juices and stuff, but he was like, some
Midori sours.
Yeah. He just, I mean, like it's his first it's like it's his first grandkid from his from his son or whatever. So it's like gotta do it. Yeah. I mean, it was like at the ultrasound too. What was it when they was because they did a private was it gender reveal or whatever?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then like they put the thing on the screen or whatever, and like he told me that like his dad jumped. I was like, yeah, that's him. That's his third leg. It's a boy. Like even before I was like,
did you really see it?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that. But just what was it? They point because it looks like what is it?
Wait, what?
His third leg, right?
Oh my
Did you just get that or what?
No. Yeah.
Man, he was like out of it. Yeah, but going back to it, it was for the theme that they had was Willy Wonka.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
And the reason why they chose that was because his wife had been like she's normally not a sweets person.
Yeah,
but ever since she got pregnant, like she has like a super craving for sweets and stuff like that.
Okay,
and then they had just seen like the new Willy Wonka or whatever with a
Wait, there's a new one?
Yeah,
it's
like it's a prequel.
It has that younger guy,
Timothy Chalamet. I think
Timothy.
Yeah.
Where can you watch this at? Like what streaming?
I don't know.
No.
You probably rent it on Amazon if you want. Okay.
All
else fails, just rent it on Amazon.
I mean, it was what was it called? It was in theaters.
I didn't
even know it came out.
It's supposed to be like the like the prequel before Willy Wonka actually got his factory and became like a huge thing before the movie,
that's
whatever.
Cool.
Interesting.
It's pretty. I mean, I haven't seen it, but he said he really liked it a lot too. So that plus his wife's cravings and stuff, they're like, let's just do Willy Wonka.
That makes sense.
It was pretty cool too because then like him and like the immediate family that were like helping, they all dressed up. So like he was Willy Wonka himself.
Okay.
His wife was which one? Was it Veruca Salt? I think she's the one,
the rich girl.
The one that turns into a blueberry.
Oh, was she a blueberry?
Well,
because she's already like showing and all that, so she just wore like a blue dress and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then it was funny because then her brother was a Oompa.
Yeah, they had to be.
Was he orange?
He wasn't orange. He had the costume and the gray hair. Yeah, and he was like, and it's funny too because like he's really tall and like big.
Oh, okay.
So he's like the opposite of like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, dude, he's a Loompa Oompa.
And then, wow. yeah, it was really cool. And then what was it called? Like I think some of the family members they had matching shirts that said, you know, like I won a golden ticket or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Nice.
They had like a backdrop and like you know, like candy and stuff like that. And then like you had all stuff for like all the kids. And then they had like I have pictures of all these too. So yeah. I know you're looking
I'm
at
like,
it.
dude,
Yeah,
this sounds like a good time.
Yeah. And they had like for their dessert table, they had it all themed after all the candy that was in the show. So they had like fizzy lifting pop, and they put like a little bubble machine behind it, so like all the bubbles and stuff. Ooh. And then I think if you remember, which one's the spoiled girl? I forgot her name.
Viola?
Is it
Viola? Yeah,
Viola? I'm just making that up.
I don't. That's an instrument.
No, I think that is right. Viola.
She's like the. She's
like a rich.
She's
girl.
the. She's like super spoiled. And she's like, I want it now. Yeah. And then she's all talking about how she wants everything right now. And then she gets on the scale that weighs good and bad eggs or whatever. And then so she's a bad egg. Yeah. So then they had like these big golden eggs that have like little, you know, like candies and stuff inside. And it says you're a good egg on it. Mm-hmm. And then they had like a little chocolate fondue thing for, you know, Augustus, you know, because he falls in the river.
That's tight.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a really good. It was good. So there was a lot of sweets for sure.
Yeah.
Right. And then shout outs to my other friend Jeff Villar, and he brought what was it?
Hennessy?
No. It's this place in I think National City or whatever like that. But it's like
Harry's and
it's
Hanson
H and H.
Yeah,
Hanson Harry's.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. Yeah.
That's
No, because he brought two of the long like I forgot what it is, but it's like
phallic desserts. I'm just kidding.
It's not that kind of establishment. It's not that kind of establishment.
Wait, do they sell like little versions if you don't want the big?
Yeah,
I think so. So. But it was like
more average.
He brought. This is really hitting you, isn't it? No, but it's like two long boxes of like it's like bread and cream cheese and like fruit on it or whatever. One of those little things.
Sounds good.
That was gone in like the first hour or two. Yeah.
Damn.
So that was those. And then me, I had to help because like
wait, so you had a piece of that? I
had a piece of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really, I made sure because like once my friend brought it, I was like, he said you should try it. It's like okay, cool. Okay. I've never had it before.
Yeah.
And then,
what? First time too?
I've never had it. Yeah, it's my first time for that. Damn. And then I had to make sure that after I had it, I was like, I gotta save this for because. Shout outs to my friend Jeff Gakutan and Christine Gakutan because they were they're like hosting, they're like going everywhere, and then like I was chilling with them afterwards, and like it was like basically like a wedding day, like they didn't eat much or anything like that. So I tried to save as much food as they can for them, stick in their refrigerator because no one was going inside the house.
Damn,
whatever.
you're a good friend, Brian.
Okay,
that's what I do, man.
Yeah.
Help. Okay. But like to help them too, like they were asking other friends to help them pick up some food and stuff like that while they were getting everything ready for the whole theme and stuff like that, right? And I had to pick up the fried chicken from Golden Chopsticks, which are always pretty good. Yeah. My personal favorite for fried chicken though is Weiwei off of College.
Weiwei.
Yeah.
Weiwei. Like dude.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, never mind. If you know, you know.
Okay. It's a way off of University, like near SDSU.
What kind of chicken is that?
I mean they have it's Chinese.
Oh, it's Chinese.
It's Chinese like fried chicken and stuff like that.
It's the Chinese way.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean same. I mean like Golden Chopsticks is Chinese chicken, but it's different.
Chinese.
Okay.
It's like I like their salt and pepper wings. Yeah.
And you got two.
Oh yeah, I had to get like the two party size ones. And if you've never gotten like the chicken from Golden Chopsticks. They're like big things, and they stack it. It's like stack it, and then they put the foil, and there's like a little like hole to kind of like air it out or whatever. But I had two of those huge ones, right?
So from Mira Mesa to where?
To Escondido. Where they live. Yeah.
2 pairs.
So I had to go down, then go back up. Yeah. And then my car still today smells like that chicken.
Nice.
Like I got in the car to go to this thing or whatever. I'm like
hungry.
I got really hungry again, and I ate a little bit beforehand.
Wait, did you get you got?
No. Like I mean I did bought in some afterwards because there was still some left over. But like so I'm looking forward to that when I get home.
Dude, you know what I like to take, dude? All the leftover seasoning stuff.
Oh, dude, and mix it with like rice and stuff.
Rice?
Yeah.
Near Sabao.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you get like the platters of the chicken, like you still have like all the like the breading and the spices and stuff.
Yeah,
that
that's
stuff
like the best part, dude.
Yeah, so after you finish all the chicken stuff, you save all that, and then you just mix it with rice. That's another meal, man.
Yeah, dude.
So you brought the
best breakfast, bro.
Yeah, you brought the you brought the pan there. Now, what was on your plate?
So I mean, I got of course I got some of the chickens. They had like a lot of staples like the like lumpia and like pancit and stuff. They even got the whole lechon because it's a big thing, a big celebration thing. But then they also have like a lot of vegan friends, so they had like a whole vegan table.
Ooh,
like vegetables and like pizza and stuff. I don't think pizza's vegan. Never mind.
I'm sure
that was for the kids.
I'm sure there is.
because there's like vegan cheese and stuff.
No. I'm talking about like this is like Costco pizza. So
Costco.
that's not
Man,
vegan.
that's not vegan for sure.
Because remember, vegan's like anything that comes from animals. So cheese comes from animals, so you can't really have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they make vegan cheese though? What is that?
Because you have your staples, you have all that. You had the chicken. It's hard to remember because like it was one of those. It's like one of those parties you just eat and you get like a little food coma.
Did you drink there?
Huh?
Did you drink there too?
I mean, it was only till like towards the end of the night because like again like the
family.
Yeah, the family. Well, the family. It was more like the dad. Like he really wanted to drink.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Like he had like a
right there with you.
Yeah.
Did you take a shot with Uncle?
Of course. Yeah. Of course. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was really like they had planned it so that they expected people to come in like waves, you know. But then everyone just came and like stayed.
Yeah, I usually show up at the last wave.
yeah. Like there's like little like ripples or whatever, but no, people would come in and just they expected them to leave afterwards, but then they just stayed. Yeah, and then of course at the end of the night when all the kids were gone, we all went in the big jumper house thing.
Oh snap, dude! That's what we should have done.
I think it was funny because like I was just how was it? Oh yeah, because we also made s'mores because they have like a little like fireplace thing, with like the glass. Like the glass
nice, the long one.
Yeah, one of those outdoor ones. So we had that, and then while I was doing that, they were like in the jumper house, and like someone was trying to get in, but then they were jumping like hella hard, so you couldn't even get in.
Or you jump at someone's feet so they fall.
The strategies.
Or do you remember like you like jump on like the upper part and then you drag it down with you?
Oh, this one.
Like
This
you
one.
collapse it.
I like those ones just so you can do that, but then this one was like with the higher ceilings,
Oh dang!
so you can
kind of jump.
I
bouncy
know,
houses they have
I
these,
know.
vaulted ceilings.
That's because like I think it was specifically so that you could have some adults in there. Because like on the thing it said like you can have like 3 to 4 adults in it if you wanted.
All right.
Yeah, good time overall.
Nice.
I think the cool thing too is that what was it? One of the friends had brought one of those like I think you like for the printer that you have for this.
Oh yeah,
something similar, but like it's like a little mini Canon printer or something like that. And it's like if you connect it with your phone through the little printer's Wi-Fi, you could print whatever photo you took with your cell phone.
Yeah,
So
I've seen those. Yeah, those.
Yeah, so for like, and then they had like a little guest book or like a little scrapbook.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like you could take a picture with your cell phone and then go over there and print it.
Yeah,
straight from your phone, and then tape it in there, write a little message and all that stuff.
those are like both creative baby showers. I remember growing up, it was nothing like that. It wasn't themed when we were kids.
Yeah, dude, it was just.
Well, I mean, you think about when you think about like our first generation,
Everything is a production these days. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
because everyone's got to do it for the gram, man.
Yeah, dude. But you know what?
What?
It's a lot of effort. So kudos
is a lot
to
of-
No,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
planning and
Yeah, because at the end of the night they were like tired. I was like, yeah. Like I said, like they didn't eat and stuff like that. So too, because I think the suit that he had, like the Wonka costume that he had, like it's like polyester, so it doesn't really like breathe.
Ooh.
And it was actually purple, all purple.
It was all. Like, I'll show you pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rented it or he bought it?
He bought it off of Amazon, but I think
That's returned today.
I'll do the same thing.
Sweat and all, dude.
I think no, he's pretty decent. He'll at least wash it,
Damn.
and then like fold it nice and stuff. So
Fold
it's
it
like,
nice.
oh, it doesn't fit me.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot. That's what we did with the Santa costume.
Oh, that's right. Did that work?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, cool. No, because what I learned a little bit later, what happens is that when they get returns, they put all the returns on like a pallet for other people to buy and
Buy and
resell.
return stuff.
And
Yeah.
so they don't really check it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to buy one of those like mystery box pallets, dude. There's some good finds in there. It's kind
Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know how you buy them. I kind of explored it a little, and I guess there's a website that you could purchase them off of. I've never done it, but I feel like it'd be really cool because it's kind of like almost like
It's like Storage Wars.
Yeah, Storage Wars. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. You never know what you're gonna get, but I'm sure there's like some good finds in there.
Yeah, because
Especially that people just needed a Bluetooth speaker for like a weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Just like, God damn, I didn't even know you could return this.
but I think I'm pretty sure it's like only good for like smaller ticket items. Like you can't just do it like with cameras. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about, I was like, oh yeah, I could just I have all this old cameras upgrade. Give my old one back. They're still getting a product back. It might not be exactly the same.
Put some rocks in the box and just
No, there was no. There was actually
do that.
a dude who got like
I've
nicked
heard
for that.
stories about that. They just throw rocks in the box.
Or no, macaroni shells.
No. There was literally a guy who got nicked at Amazon for just putting. He would buy stuff and then return it, but then he would weigh it and put that amount of rocks and sand in it. So like, it still weighs the same, but then they open it, it's just like sand or whatever. Yeah, but like he got away with, I think like it's like it was like a really high number, like $1 million or something worth of.
Imagine buying that pallet. You just get a pallet full of sand and rocks.
You can get that free on Facebook, Mood.
I've got my own beach.
I'm pretty sure it was like, what was it? One of those people that bought like the pallets or whatever. It was like, hey, there's no products in here, it's just sand. And then they like,
they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do our job. Hold on.
Something like that.
So back to the baby shower.
Oh yeah. Again, props to the parents that put in that kind of effort, because growing up for our parents and stuff like that, it's just an excuse to have. It's a regular party, right?
With a jumping whatever.
Oh, I forgot to mention, like we did the games, but they had prizes.
Okay.
And the prizes that they got was because her mom likes to go to the casino a lot.
Nice.
And when you go to the casino a lot, apparently, like
you get
you get free like comp gifts and stuff like that. So like a lot of the gifts are like appliances and stuff, like toaster. Yeah, and I won. I think.
Oh, you won something from there?
I won one of it. Well, because like,
was it a Perini?
What is that?
It's a brand that they give away.
No.
Was it a 2-man tent?
Because we got one of those.
Like I said, they're all appliances. It was all appliances. Like I think one of them was like a Chefman air fryer.
Chefman? Yep. What? That's a brand.
Yeah, that's a brand right there. Yeah,
Chefman.
The thing that I got was, and I'll probably bring it to like the trip that we're gonna do.
Okay.
It's like a portable like flat plate, like hot plate thing.
Hell yeah.
What would you put on there? So it's a hot plate, like to cook?
Yeah, it's like to cook. Like, so
okay. Like a griddle kind of thing.
Not really a griddle. Like when if I show you it, it's like literally just. I think it's like just like a rectangle. Like there's no like coil or anything like that. I think it's like think of like a glass plate stove. Whatever, but it's like a portable version of that. Well, it's because like when she asked her mom's like, "Hey, mom, do you have anything like that you don't need or want anymore?"
It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then, it's like, and then she told me, it's like, yeah. She took a picture of it, and like it's like literally the garage full of all these things. And she's like,
much?
And she's like, yeah, is this good? And she's like, yeah, heck yeah,
She goes to Valleyview a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's where it is.
They still have buffets there or no?
They do. But they do it weird now. Like it's, you don't go and get your food.
Oh, yeah,
she sit down and order, and they bring your food.
Yeah, ever since the pandemic.
And it's like unlimited.
Unlimited.
Her mom
unlimited, but yeah.
Okay.
Her mom goes so much that she has like 4 free.
Yeah, dude.
She can bring 4 other people with her every month. Every month, so she can bring like 4 people or whatever, and then it's like. What was it? Whenever she gets a call from her mom, it's close to the end of the month. It's like, you're just trying to use like, And she's like, I'm so sick of like all of, because she goes there like a lot because it's her mom or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, some of the games like was the
diaper.
Well, there was a diaper one, the chocolate diaper one. That one was really easy, because they chose really like obvious, like chocolates or whatever. So
I'm gonna put real in mine.
Like one of them's gonna have like
real
poop.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god!
Oh my
Can
god!
you imagine?
I think I've had this before.
What if I did that? I didn't tell anyone it was real poo.
Oh, dude, that'd be so messed up, bro.
It was so obvious. There was like I think there was like a 8-person tie.
Throw up.
It was like an 8-person tie, and then they just did
8-person tie.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like,
how long was
that's
that
how
tie?
obvious. Yeah. And then,
no, it was like this.
God. And then,
Is that what you thought? That's what I thought. It's an 8-person tie.
8-way tie with 8 people.
Oh man!
So 8 first place winners.
Pretty much, because like I said, that's how obvious the thing was. And then they broke the tie with like a question thing where like if we all stood in a line and then they would ask a question, and if you answered first, then you take a step forward. Yeah. Right. And then they did like first and runner up or whatever, and I got that's where
you won.
Yeah,
so you won that game.
Nice.
Oh shoot! What was the question? Do you remember?
It was a mix. It was a mix of personal questions and like questions from Willy Wonka, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So then they were like, one of the questions was like, when is her due date?
Oh, got it.
And I had like, lucky for me, I was just talking with Bora, like, when is your due date? All that. And plus, like, I had to plan with them for the maternity, so we had to like figure out like a date where it's not too close or whatever. And then so I already knew the date for that. And then like other ones were, who is the first kid to get eliminated in Willy Wonka? And it's Augustus.
Oh damn!
You really know that kid,
Augustus Gloop. Because
he fell in the water. He
fell in the chocolate river because that's like the first scene.
That's when they first start.
You see him in the tube and
he gets stuck. Yeah. So it was like just questions like that, and I won that, and then it got pretty close though, because then it's like some of them either I didn't know or I just didn't raise my hand fast enough that someone else did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then eventually I pulled ahead, and then they were like it was really close for all the people, like for a second, like for between the 8 people and all that. And then for another staple game that most baby showers do is they do the guess how this like the circumference of like the
sometimes I would just be putting it around myself.
Yeah. That's why I did. Like I put it around myself. I'm like, okay, maybe like this much, and then after like hug, use your arm length or whatever. And then they did a little twist on it, like where it's not just the wife, but you had to get both her and the husband. They did one for the husband.
How like a 2-person tie.
Yeah.
God, shut up. God. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. You didn't have to get both. It's like it was one for the pregnant wife and one for the husband, because Jeff's a pretty big guy too. He's like his like arm is as thick as like my thigh, dude.
Yeah.
Because I usually go over this house like
for the barrel of the tire thing, right?
Yeah, like because he has a whole outdoor gym and stuff, and like every week I go over there. It's like he has like some people more from, he has like some other friends that I know, and like mostly people from his work, because like that's like his thing.
Yeah,
like he's like a really good like team leader and stuff like that, and he gets really close with them. It's like, hey, I do this like workout, I really come along or whatever. And then like because he's like the boss, he can make them.
Oh, he's the boss.
Yeah, he's like like a lot of his coworkers and stuff. Like he's like the leader, but he's one of those leaders that leads with, not
alongside.
Alongside. Yeah. But that was that really good production. Again, shout outs to all the parents that really put an effort for their kids and stuff. And the one thing I'm dying to know is, because they've been tight-lipped about what they want to name their baby and all that, and everyone's been like taking guesses. We have, like,
same with mine. Like I was like, you guys got a name?
I mean, like I did talk to them a little bit about it, and then they were like saying whenever they would come up with a name, either one parent would like it but the other wouldn't, because it reminds them of something. Like an ex. Yeah. An ex, or like someone they don't really like or whatever.
It's like the ex's name.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, yeah, like why would you want to name your own kid after your ex? That's not something you'd want to do, right?
Yeah.
That's like disrespect right there.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But like I think my advice to them was like to think about like also the initials and stuff like that too. You always want to be mindful of that. Yeah. You're always trying to make sure you don't want to like accidentally name them that they could be.
like TT.
Wow. All right, Jason.
Oh, I didn't do anything exciting like you guys, but
okay.
I was in a meeting with my boss. We had a check-in, right? And then it was one of those things where my nose started to bleed, and I caught it.
Shoot!
Do you see the picture?
I saw it. Yeah, there was like bloody gauze.
Yeah, so I went to urgent care, but before that, right, I was in a meeting and we're about to end the meeting, and then I was like, oh, it just dripped out.
Yeah, like it just.
Oh, you just
out.
feel like a faucet, right?
Yeah, I caught it like it was a faucet. I caught it, and I was like, oh shoot, my nose is bleeding. And it's funny because I asked my boss, I said, can I get a camera real quick?
What?
and then like she's like, no, go ahead. And then so I clicked on the thing, and I was about to like stuff it, and then like the camera went back on. I was like, what are these? I turned it off again, and then I went like not throw up, but like it came out of my mouth. Like
because
like
your
blood,
nasal cavity.
blood came out of my mouth.
Yeah,
and then it was like water. right?
Oh,
This the sponge looking thing came out of it too. It looked like a little brain, and I was
It's part of your brain.
no, and I was like freaking out. I was like, what the? And I told my boss, I said, something just came out of my mouth. I gotta go to the hospital, right?
Oh, damn.
Because I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah.
It looked
Did you
like
take a picture of it?
yeah, no, I wish I did. I think I
still
took a
have
picture at the time.
You still have it?
I gotta check.
Where would you keep it? Like
No.
your refrigerator?
No, so I spat it into a napkin and I
okay.
wrapped it because I wanted to show the doctor.
Yeah.
And so like I rushed to the emergency room. I went to Kaiser, and then she went to do all my vitals and everything. And she was like, you know what? She was like, I think this is common because of the weather change. It could be due to stress. Maybe you picked it real hard.
Man, she's trying to call you out.
And I'm like, how does she know? No, but then she's like, just monitor it, assess it, and then come back if anything. And she said,
yeah, it's like you do the work, and then when it's really bad, come back to us.
yeah. She's like, I only got 15 minutes here. It's 16 minutes. So come next time.
You gotta go.
So you can pay your copay again.
I know.
That's what it meant. But I was like, so I was like, okay, I'll monitor it. That night, I was driving off. We were leaving Nadine's parents' house, and I was like, oh, like it came out of my mouth again. And I pulled over, and threw my driver's door open, and I spat it out, and another thing came out. It was like a blood clot. I was like, what the?
Yeah, that's scary, man.
Yeah, so I just monitored the whole time. Since then, I've been good, but I was just like, dude.
Did you tell him like it happened again?
No, I was just like,
you didn't tell a health
no.
Okay.
I just left it because I was like, maybe it is a blood clot, maybe it is stress, because I've been like, it's been stressful like this last year with a new program and starting that out. Okay. And so I was like thinking about all the things, but this year I'm more intentional with taking time off.
Yeah.
And it's like planning 3 months in advance and making sure I at least have 2 days out of the month to, if it is stress, right?
Right.
But I was just like, in my head, I'm like, dude, is this the year I'm gonna go out? Like, this is
What?
crazy. No, those are the things that I'm thinking, because
life is short, man.
I've never had this in my life, and this is the point where it's just like been the most stressful, and then starting to see blood and all this stuff. That's like the stuff that's going through my mind. But other than that, I'm here today.
I live.
Yeah. So. But
still, like,
that was pretty crazy.
That's wild.
The doctor was like, I know what it is. She didn't even want to look at it. She's like, it's because of this or this or this. Just monitor it. Because if it was something severe, like all my vitals would be like,
But you're fairly normal, yeah.
Yeah, it's fairly normal.
So it's just like a stress bleed,
maybe
like a period.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Do you finally feel what it's like?
Yeah. I put a tampon in there.
So hey, Nadine, can I
borrow this real quick?
What are these pearls? Isn't there like a pearl kind?
I don't know, dude.
I've seen a
there
commercial.
is. I don't know how you use it.
I don't know. Does it feel better?
Was it ribbed for your pleasure?
Well,
Yeah, man.
I think that was it for me.
Well, real quick, shout out to Ryan too. He had a birthday, and we were at this golf thing.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, dude. So it's I've never done anything like that, but it's one of those golf driving simulators where you get like full swing and you hit into a screen.
Oh, I've seen
and
those.
It, like analyzes your like
the power, of how it hits the screen,
and it like records like how you hit the ball and like why it like went this way or that way. I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy.
A good training sim.
Yeah, but what's cool about it is like you could do other sports too. So you could do like football, baseball. Yeah. They had like this cool like carnival thing for kids. You try to like knock down the plates and stuff.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, dude, it's super fun.
We should go.
We should. It's like it's really close to my pad too.
Yeah,
and then we could get Korean barbecue.
Did we go in depth of what happened in Cancun?
No, we haven't.
I guess we'll never know.
I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, we did. We talked about that. And then he mentioned Cancun, but he didn't really go in it. So is it one of those what happens in Cancun stays in Cancun?
No, actually, no, it was really fun. I love being in another country.
Well, yeah, you're always traveling.
And actually putting an effort to speak the language of that country you're in.
So you're like, you Duolingo'd or what?
Yeah, well, yeah, that. And then I was like drawing from a lot of like 2 years in high school and
Spanish.
Yeah,
Spanish
dude.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, dude. Like donde está la biblioteca? You know what I'm saying?
I love French fries. That's what he said.
Where's the library?
No, but
Is that what it is?
Yeah, donde la está la biblioteca?
I took Tagalog and I still barely passed.
No, but yeah, but it was like my first all inclusive experience.
Oh,
And
all inclusive.
Damn.
It's
so
so
worth
good.
it. It's so worth it.
It's worth it, man.
Like I was like purposely like just drinking and eating like all the time.
Well,
Or
yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you paid for it, so.
yeah, dude. Like I remember I rolled up, we got there around like breakfast time, and then we're eating at the breakfast buffet, and then I was like, yeah, let me get some tequila. Let's go. And it was like 9 a.m. And then
right.
literally drinking all day, dude, all night. And then like I just remember showing up to the rehearsal like all like super
You're just-
energetic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were just like
Yeah.
barely like standing
Yeah.
up.
Like
dude.
Bernie, weekends at Bernie.
Yeah, dude. I was like, no, but it was super fun because like yeah, CJ was with me, and then
Which is
like
always
his
a good
whole
time.
family.
Yeah.
And it was really intimate. There wasn't like too many people. It was like all family.
Okay.
Well, Sam was there though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with his family.
Did you guys go Pokemon hunting again?
You know what? You did it.
You could have got rare Pokemon over
Yeah,
there.
we could have got some Cancun Pokemon.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Like regional.
Yeah.
You could just see the regret in your eyes.
I was like, damn it. No, but it was really fun. It was really cool. Like to be able to like order room service 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude.
Was this all on your dime or the?
No, we paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, it was cool. It was like a nice experience.
Oh yeah.
All inclusive.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you've been all inclusive your last wedding, right?
It was my first wedding.
Oh, your first
The
wedding.
very first wedding that I did that was like was like a destination wedding. Yeah, that's what it was. That was my very first
Yeah.
destination wedding that I did. It was in Jamaica. It was in the Sandals over there.
Yeah.
That was when I learned about all inclusive, man. Because like I think I didn't know what it meant, so I didn't tell. Because I had my friend Archie. He's like my other friend that I usually rely on for like second shooter or whatever,
Yeah.
like for weddings and stuff or assist. Like we help each other out and stuff. So I asked for his help on this one. I didn't tell him it was all inclusive because I didn't know what that meant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I think he knew what it meant because like when I went there or whatever, and then we were, we're there, right? But then we were like too afraid to like indulge in stuff because like we have to pay and all that, right?
Yeah.
And then we didn't really exchange too much for like Jamaican dollars. So, like it was like we couldn't pay or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we was like, okay, we need. Well, we're hungry now. Like let's just get like something over here or whatever. And then we went to like one of the little like stations or whatever that they had.
Yeah.
Because like I think they have like they have stuff that they can bring it to you, or they have like random stations.
Yeah.
It's like restaurants and stuff, but sometimes it's like a little hut thing, right?
Yeah.
And like you just go up to it and say what you want, and they have it there.
Yeah.
Right. And then after you give us the food, we're like, all right, well, how much is it? It's like the guy was just like,
They just tell you like they ask for like your room number or something like that.
yeah, something like
Something
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
something. Well, I mean,
Identification.
actually, for that one, because it's like an enclosed resort,
Yeah.
like they know everyone who actually pays
got it,
for
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So then they're like, no, that's it. And we're like, wait, what? It's like, you guys know it's like all inclusive, right? It's like, what's that? It's like, everything is like paid for when you got in here. We're like, what? Like me and my friend were like, what? And then my friend Archer got mad. He's like, you didn't tell me this was all inclusive. It's like, I didn't know what that meant, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, and then I think I immediately after I found that out, I was like, we're going to like the bar, and like it was like the first and last time I'll probably get to go open the menu and just go, just all of this.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah, I had there was so many drinks that are just the stacks, like where it's
Yeah.
like they made like the Jamaican flag. So it's like
Okay.
green, yellow, and red.
Oh,
And they have like all sorts of different types of those.
Yeah.
Like all the drinks were that. Because when I said like all of the things, like that's like it was just different variations of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty gone for the rehearsal the next day.
I just love how like they have like different stuff too. Like they had like French cuisine.
Oh, yeah.
there's
Oh, yeah.
Italian
Yeah.
cuisine. And,
Yeah.
like,
And
that stuff.
I think the crazy part is unlimited. We went to Norwegian,
limited.
and we got filet mignon. And you know how filet mignon
Yeah.
it's like this little piece, right? But it's so good. I said, let me get another one.
Yeah.
Or Norwegian? Where was that?
The Norwegian cruise.
Oh, okay.
So Norwegian cruise in the future
Shoot.
for a pod.
I've been wanting to go on a cruise actually.
Dude, it's so fun.
I can't do boats.
I can't do boats too, but on a
they're
bigger
so
boat,
big, you don't feel it as much.
Everyone tells me that. Everyone
I
tells
get
me that.
sick on smaller boats. Like I can't like manage that day.
It's like a building floating in the sea.
Yeah, you don't feel it at all. I was like, oh shoot, we're moving.
Like for me, it's not so much sickness. It's like this weird, like it's the only time I ever like a phobia, like anxiety.
Yeah.
Like I just want to get off. Like I don't want to be here, kind of thing. Like that's the feeling I get. Like and then I mean, like I was able to get kind of through it when we took because I've been on cruises before. That's how I know I don't like them very much.
Yeah.
But I think it was because it was a smaller.
Sorry.
Horn blower or what?
I was like, damn, like the Titanic really got you, huh?
I don't know. Like I joke that maybe in a past life, like I died on the the Titanic or something like that, and that's why I don't like boats. I don't know. But when we did a family trip in Hawaii, like my parents wanted to do like the cruise around the islands. And those cruise ships, I don't think are really big.
No, those are smaller.
Yeah, those are smaller. And like when you're going around the islands, especially around like Maui and stuff, like where there's like bigger waves and stuff, like I literally would be just catatonic in my room, just trying to like focus on like not feeling
like
or whatever
staring somewhere, right?
And it doesn't matter much because like you're moving, you know. And it's like I can't. Yeah,
it's not the same. Cruise is not. Like I said, I'm that way, and I feel sick the whole day, headaches too.
Dang.
But when I went there, I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, like I said, it's not really so much a sick thing. It's like a mental. It's just like a really mental anxiety thing.
Yeah,
like that's like even just thinking about it right now, I just don't want to be like here.
Yeah. Okay, so back to Cancun.
Right. Yeah, Cancun. Yeah.
I will say.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure our family was the life of the party.
Okay.
100%. So it was.
Wait, what was the wedding between at the?
So it was my cousin, and then like his party was like his brother,
right?
And then CJ, me, and then his dad. But
I
mean, obviously Uncle was like, not really in it. So it was like me, CJ, and our other cousin Chris.
Right.
Dude, and our intro was lit. Is that what the kids say? Lit, bro. It was so lit.
What was your intro? Like?
It was a Bad Bunny. All three of us came out together. It was Bad Bunny. Titi me pregunta.
Yeah. Okay,
dude.
You guys like busting up the dance floor.
Honestly, we didn't even know like what we were doing. We were just like dancing. We were just vibing, and then like obviously like selfie say cheese part.
Yeah.
But then like it was just so good. Like the energy was like so good. And then I'm sorry to Victoria's bridesmaids. That's the.
What happened?
What'd
you do to the bridesmaids?
No, like they came.
Yeah, they did. Oh.
Wait, is this before the wedding or after?
Well, they came out, and then I feel like just the energy was just not there.
What? Oh, they had to follow up your act.
They followed up our act, and then so like they came out, and then I was like, oh, and then but I was just trying to like you're
trying to hype them up, gas them up,
the energy, but you could tell like obviously, they're like they said it too. They're like, dang, you guys like choreographing some stuff over there. I was like, no, we're not
doing the ocho.
I mean,
please tell me someone got videos.
Oh,
I want to
videos are good, dude. They made a GIF. Look,
there's a GIF. There's a GIF of it.
Yeah, like my cousin made one.
Okay,
hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you got to throw that up like right here or something.
Just
look at this. Look at this.
Dude, I want to see this. I want to see this.
Art's in front.
Yeah. All right. For those that can't see this, I mean, you're gonna see it if you're watching YouTube, but for like the audio visual, it's like it's kind of slow mo in a way.
Yeah. Well, I think he grabbed it from like the video or something.
Yeah, that's oh my god.
And then hold on, I think there's another one.
Yeah, Art's like throwing it back in there.
Yeah, he's doing one of these. He's mowing the lawn.
Yeah, he's mowing the lawn.
But like the actual video is crazy, dude. And then, here's us three again.
Yeah,
we're just. This
is after, right? Like when the dance floor is open.
So that's how you guys. That's how you guys came out, huh?
The dance floor was cool.
Yeah.
I almost twisted my ankle, and I was like, "Oh
man,
my god!"
Even Uncle's pretty like he's over in the corner.
It was actually lit, right? The dance floor.
Yeah, dude. Like we were making it. Like we were just like, "Yo, everybody, like nonstop." And we were like so tight with like the bartender and stuff, like because we were like chopping it up. They're like, "Yeah, man,"
just having fun.
We're like trying to get him to drink with us and stuff, and then like,
oh yeah, that's always the best. Like especially at weddings and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, like I almost like. I thought I hurt my ankle because the stage was elevated,
Oh,
so you're stepping onto it,
Yeah,
right?
so you step onto it, and then
You overcompensated?
I like literally like put my foot on the edge, and then like I felt my ankle go.
It rolled, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, please don't tell me I can't dance for the rest of the night.
It was just at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, it was in the beginning, and I was like, and then I was like,
Yeah.
just like walking it off. I was like, you know what?
You could
fine.
have
It's fine.
You could have done this thingy leg
Yeah,
for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you just get more alcohol to dull the pain, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool. They had like these fire dancer girls that were there. I was like, whoa, man, this is.
Oh, is it like Polynesian kind of thing, or
It was more like
just regular fire dance?
like fire. Like they had like fans
the fire
fire
fans.
fans.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen
Oh,
those.
okay.
Yeah,
and like like the sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool, and it turned out really well. And shoot, I felt like I got my money's worth for sure.
Well,
I wish I took a picture of the bruise I had on my knee though.
What
From
happened? What'd you do?
So I guess
Knee drop someone?
No, so I got like
You're on your
really.
knees.
No, but I guess I fell, dude.
Oh, but
What?
You don't,
Yeah.
yeah, but you don't know. It's one of those
Yeah.
like
And then
morning
I had,
after
this
kind of
big
like
bruise on my
injuries,
knee.
right?
I was like, dang,
Okay.
that's weird.
It's a morning after injury where you're just like, how did I get that bruise, or how did I get that cut? You know?
Yeah, there's just so many like little things that were like so funny. Like me and CJ both like lost our shades,
Oh,
and we were so bummed. We're like, man, we lost our shades. And then, like,
Were you drunk at the time?
huh?
Were you drunk at the time?
I was all
When
the
you
time.
realized? Oh,
yeah, all the time in real life.
yeah.
We go out to like their balcony in their room,
Uh-huh.
and then we're like, our shades are here, because I guess we were both in the
left it.
balcony at one point,
And you just left it there.
them there. And I was like, how do we both just leave them though? Because like
You
we
guys
put 'em in
really
our shoe
are,
pockets and stuff.
you know.
That's funny. That's a good experience with your cousin
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place is cool. There was like there were like dolphins there that you could like swim with
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
Did you
I
do
don't-
it?
I wanted to, but I also like I don't know how I feel because like I feel like it kind of sucks because they just live in that. Pool.
Oh, so you have empathy for the
yeah.
dolphins.
So I was just kind of like, man.
Oh, they're like in a pool?
yeah, like in the resort.
Do they not
Oh,
have
wow.
like a other place that they go to when they're not in that pool?
Like you see them all the time. So there's like the main one, right? The big one where you
Right.
can like interact with them, and then they have like their
Oh, like,
Like
it's a
enclosure.
tank.
Enclosure.
It's a
Yeah.
tank.
Tank, yeah.
Okay,
no, it's not
got
even
it.
well, like you can't go underground and see it. Like it's like a pool. Like you could go into the pool with them and stuff.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Not chlorine pool though, right?
No, it's got to
No,
be
that's
seawater.
not-
It's got to
yeah.
be seawater.
But yeah, I was just like, I kind of want to do it just to do it, but also I was just like, but I took some pictures of them though,
Okay.
like jumping and stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, like doing tricks and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. So that was actually, it's kind of nice.
Well, come on, man. When are you ever going to do that again?
I might go back. No, but yeah, we're on this kick on like, I think now like the family wants to go to like Cabo and stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Life is short.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You never know when you can't do it again. You know?
Live fast, die young.
You gonna try to die before you're 40?
I only got 3 years left.
Whoa, okay. Okay.
All right, Snapple Fact. This week, allodoxophobia. Am I saying it right, Brian? I think
I would have to see the word.
Here's the word.
Oh,
Let's have Brian read it. Let's get a different
Sure.
voice.
Allodoxophobia is the fear of other people's opinions. It's a rare social phobia that's characterized by an irrational and overwhelming fear of what other people think.
Oh, so
Yes.
that's what I have.
So now you have a word to describe what you feel.
My personality.
Okay. Allodoxophobia.
Other people's opinions don't pay your rent. Just know that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't make them live in your head rent free.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some random fun. This week,
Sure.
we have, it's called Bad People. So we like to play games such as this or that. Would you rather name your price, fact or fiction? Most likely to, one must go, let's get deep,
Et cetera, et cetera.
et cetera, et cetera. And this week is called Bad People.
So what's the rules?
We have to pick out of the three of us, who would that person be? And we can't pick ourselves.
Is there, okay, can we do like an example run? Like,
Let's just do the first one.
All right,
We
all right.
might as well do the first one.
all right.
If we were all characters in a horror movie, who would get killed first? So think of your answer. Out of us
But
three, we can't pick
choose
ourselves.
yourself.
Yeah, and so we'll
Okay.
talk about it. So I'll let Brian go first.
I'm gonna say art.
I was thinking myself.
I was thinking R2. I was thinking R2.
Just
What's your reason?
My reason is like he'll just do something stupid and accidentally get himself killed or something like that, right?
Yeah.
What was your reason for like you thought of yourself?
Well, he knows himself.
Well, I think there was a two-team killing system, right? And so that person would kill me, but I'm also one of the killers.
What the hell are you talking
And
about?
so now you don't think I'm a killer.
What?
Have you ever seen Scream?
Oh, okay. Wait, after I thought about it, I was like, wait, this is just Scream.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'll probably die first, so then I can start killing people.
Okay.
Is that weird? No.
That is weird. Did you have this question before I gave it to you?
No, anyways.
What was your reasoning, Jason?
My reason?
Yeah.
I just know Brian works out consistently. I feel like that would play a factor. If it was just between the two of you, I think,
Yeah, endurance is
Yeah.
a thing for sure.
I guess.
All right, next question.
Mhm.
Who would eat a human meat burger for the least amount of money?
Oh.
How hungry are we?
Think about it.
Is it like after we do a podcast?
So Art will go first.
Okay, which part of the human am I eating? Male or female?
What?
Your choice.
I was like, dang, girl, give me that for free. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
So for the least amount of money, who would?
The least amount of money.
Yeah. What's your What's your pick out of us two?
I don't know, man.
I think Brian would do it for the least amount.
Oh, man.
Now that I think of it, I'm gonna change my answer.
What was your answer before?
It was Art.
Oh.
Just because I know Art's willing to just go
Just
with the
eat
flow.
stuff.
Just eat stuff.
Okay.
But now that I think of it, it brought
Yeah,
me back to Brian wanting to eat two of everything.
Yeah.
Before he died.
Like I said two of every animal.
Yeah, humans.
I don't consider humans to be animals. Plus, that's a dangerous game because once you've tasted human, you can't.
Can't go back.
You would streak, right? You would streak for like
Oh,
100
yeah,
bucks, right?
I do that.
yeah.
I feel like you have a price. You have a price.
Yeah, you have a price.
Well, yeah, because I did what was it? I did a streak combo into skinny dip for like at a camping trip once. Yeah.
Oh man! So did you how did that play out? Did you have to cover, or did you cover?
I covered
Or did you?
it.
Oh, okay.
It was also
Howling at the woo. Howling at the woo.
yeah.
What?
I don't want my be out there.
just
man.
walking around. And just.
Yeah, I don't
going
want.
back
I
and
don't want to like helicopter out there, man.
What was your answer?
I was gonna say Art just because I feel like he'd be
I like
just
to eat. I'm just kidding.
well that and he would be just like, yeah, sure, I'm down.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty down guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Can't wait for Josh to true make all this stuff.
Yeah.
Most likely to crawl through a mile of sewage in a tunnel to have with their celebrity crush.
So
it's my turn.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm thinking Art. And it had to be Valkyrie.
Oh my god! Would
Can
you
you
though?
please make this a short?
Which
No.
No.
a
Would you
mile of sewage?
No.
crawl through it. It's crawl through it, right?
No.
Yeah, crawl through it.
Would it? Because you don't want to be all like nasty. When you get
Like,
on the
at
other
the
side.
You
end.
can take a shower though.
There's a shower at the end.
Yeah, there's a shower thing.
Like, and then you have like a wardrobe and
Yeah.
stuff, and like you can just
a robe. You
Just
can have a
imagine.
robe.
Just imagine at the end, they're waiting on a bed, and there's a shower right there
Yeah.
at the end. Like
With
it leads
whatever
into a
you
room,
want.
Yeah.
There's prime rib, lobster, all that.
Gas
to go-
station pills.
we get to go on a date first.
I don't know. Whatever.
Sure.
All right. All right. I'll do it.
Okay, but it's you're crawling through the sewage after a Super Bowl, dude.
After the Super Bowl.
or like a World Cup, like a big event, dude. Because you know them sewers are gonna be full.
Can there be two celebrities?
Sure, if that's what gets you to go there,
Yeah.
sure.
So Valkyrie and John Cena.
But he's not even there.
You can't see him. Oh yeah.
Okay, but who's the second then?
I'm trying to name her name.
What?
What? You have
really
another one?
sweet. Huh?
You have another one?
Yeah, dude.
Who's the other one?
Dia Frampton.
Oh, dear Frampton. Oh, shoot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But she's
okay.
like really sweet though, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't put that pressure on her.
Yeah, but I too would say art.
Okay.
Yeah. I have too much dignity to do that.
Wait, so you said art?
Yeah, I would say art.
Same reason.
Assuming Jason was single.
Yeah. If I was single, I still have a bad back. I can't go a mile.
Whoa, it's a mile?
A
Damn.
mile.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. I didn't hear that part.
Most likely to crawl through a mile of sewage in a tunnel to have with their celebrity crush.
Hmm.
You already chose.
As long
this,
as we
so-
go, yeah, as long as we go on a date first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because art's a romantic.
Yeah.
He's a romantic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most likely to lie about their weight on their driver's license.
Like, what's mine say right now?
Well, okay, is it because then are you thinking like it's knowingly lying or unknowingly lying?
Well, I think it's just a little outdated.
So I think it's Brian's turn to.
First. I don't know. I feel like Jason would.
Jason, yeah. I
You would
mean,
choose me?
Yeah, I'd feel like Jason.
Dude,
would.
I think
I think you shave off like 10.
No, you know
Yeah.
what? I think I've left it since I was in high school. I just chose
I
that.
fucking called it.
I
I
just
fucking
chose
called
that
it.
weight. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
It would be me.
Yeah, I personally don't care because it's literally just a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just like age.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
As long as
Wait, we talking about what?
wait.
We're talking about weight, not age.
You can't just say age is just a number, bro. I will hardcore judge you if you say that.
As long as it's all legal, like I feel like it's age is just a number.
In what country? I think I would.
No answer.
Just wait a minute.
I mean,
Is it different?
I would say art.
It's different in every country, yeah.
I would say art just because you would just forget, not update it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it fluctuates.
So
right?
is it a lie if you don't know? Because I feel like
Is it a lie if you wanted to just like you don't say anything? Is that a lie?
well no because that's what I'm
You
saying.
just let it be.
No,
Is that a
what I
fib?
constitute as a lie is that you know what the truth is and you're not saying it.
Yeah.
So that's how I constitute what a lie is. Like if you literally do not know, you're not lying.
That's not a lie. Because if I said art likes eating and I don't say nothing, is that lying? That's me not telling. You see what I'm saying?
No, but
like
like
just admitting
If-
information.
no, yeah, that's the thing.
Right?
If you're admitting information, that's a lie. But if you're
Admitting
not saying,
Yeah.
then that's not a lie. You're just not telling the truth.
okay, so is that just not like the definition of a lie right there? When you
No.
don't tell the truth?
When you admit something, that's a lie. When it
Look,
comes out of your mouth verbally.
One thing I didn't
it's
think
not-
today is that we were
Yeah.
going to debate the ethics of a lie.
It's like my sweater is green.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
This isn't a lie if I said, damn, Art, your sweater is green. And Art doesn't say but he knows it's not green.
But
No,
it's
see, that's
light.
just gaslighting at that point.
Yeah, dude.
Because you're just trying to convince him that it's green. Look, out of the three of us, you cannot outlogic me. But anyone out there, if I have a flaw in my
Yeah.
logic, let me know.
Put it in the comments. Who do
Yeah,
you think is
dude.
right? Is Brian right?
Stir the pot.
Yeah. Last question.
Okay.
If I had to send one person to jail for a year, who would I choose? So Art will go first this round.
Out of the three of us?
Yeah.
So for Art, he has to choose either between me or
Yeah,
you.
and me and you.
Okay,
will
okay.
Choose.
Okay.
Dude, I think I sent Jason to jail.
What? Why would you send me to jail?
Well, no offense.
Damn.
Oh,
Profile him.
I know. But, I feel like you do a lot of good in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to do social services.
Why
In
not?
jail?
Why not? They need help too, bro. Prison to employment, man. You know what I'm saying?
You could do good in the world.
Plus, I think they'd be
And
able
I
to
feel
believe
like-
you. You know?
I feel like
Okay, I get
it would
it.
like
You have
would have
street
a lot
cred,
of weight
you know?
and like street cred.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Not if I lie about my weight.
you're right.
See, for me, I would say you too because Art would get passed around like a blunt in jail, dude. Look at him.
I mean, he just
He's all crawling through a sewer.
like I'm getting out of this.
What was that?
Shawshank Redemption,
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna get to you, girls.
like again, from my perspective, if you look at you and look at him, who's gonna survive?
Hey, man. I'm a killer.
You're a killer. Yeah. He said age don't matter.
No, they're gonna kill you even more if you say that, dude.
He's in jail for a different reason.
Oh,
I think my choice, it would be you. For the same reason the first question, because you do work out. I think you would survive.
dude, you put a lot of like
On physical.
yeah, you put a lot of physical. Dude, I don't know,
have
man.
to.
I guess, but no. Well, I mean, I do agree. Like, I wouldn't throw art in there.
Yeah.
Art is too soft.
I'm a personable guy though.
He's
you
a
know what I'm
lover,
saying? I
not
feel
a
like
fighter.
I can make friends. I make friends with all the bad guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On your knees.
Huh?
Jeez. You got another bruise.
You got a bruise on both knees now.
Hold on, you went to jail in Cancun.
I feel like I'm like the one like little hyper like I'll make him, bro.
You're like, I'm your guy.
You know?
I'm your guy.
Hey, I'm not like that.
I'll make it.
I'm not like that. But like, just find some other like other dude. His skin is softer over there.
Whoa! See, this is rough.
The other dude, CJ, like, not me.
That'd be actually a pretty good comedy movie. Like both CJ and
Yeah,
Art put
like,
into jail.
yeah, that dude. And then it's him.
I'm pretty sure. Like, isn't there a movie like that where like they get thrown into jail but they're wrongfully accused? And it's just
Carolyn
like-
Kumar.
No, that's
No.
Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
See, okay, yeah, that's-
Life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, and it was
okay.
always Martin
Oh,
Lawrence.
that was a Green Mile.
No, it's-
Martin
that's a
Lawrence
serious
was the-
movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was Shawshank Redemption.
All right. We're at. Damn, I just hurt my neck on that. Like, just laughing. I pulled something.
Careful, man.
You gotta stretch, man. Flexibility.
All right, Q&As. Let's answer some community questions that are provided through our stories. The first one comes from, hey, Dean, are you a savory or sweet type of person?
Savory, hands down.
Yeah, savory, dude.
What's your go-to if you're feeling that way then? I would say sweet for me, but
Oh,
you
curry.
go first. Curry?
Yeah,
Curry.
Okay, damn.
I love curry, dude. And like whenever I feel like just something savory, anything curry, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I'll even get the curry ramen, like the little
Oh, yeah.
instant
Okay.
ones, because they go on sale like in Maracay for sometimes.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a savory like meat eater. You know, like I'd like to have like a nice steak or maybe some chicken.
Man,
I do like
your
noodles.
go-to is a steak.
I do like noodles though.
Okay.
Like I like those
Like-
those Korean spicy noodle.
Oh.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Oh man,
The times 4.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like and then like 2 packets, right? Because
Ooh.
you know I'm not trying to live till tomorrow.
living for today.
Yeah, I'm living for today. And then just throw in like all your extra stuff on there, like you know, like egg and
Yeah,
whatever meat.
yeah.
Okay, that's
You
good.
know.
I would say, other than boba, I would say mango sticky rice.
So you're,
You're
a
sweet. You're sweet.
I'm sweet.
You got a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
savory because I love.
I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. That was
No, you're not.
That was
No,
a joke.
you're not.
That was part of the joke, dude. That was part of the like the ongoing theme, dude.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Ladies.
I like you have to specify.
Oh my god.
Next question comes from Roxanne. Roxanne from Hawaii.
Was it Janae Aika that said eat like groceries?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
From that song. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, sorry.
So Roxanne asks, what advice would you give your 18-year-old self?
Oh.
Stop that, you'll go blind. No, I'm just-
What?
I'm just kidding.
Just silence.
Your jaw will fall off.
Yeah,
is all
dude.
it says.
Ugh.
Yeah, man.
I've always thought about that a lot.
Yeah, you know.
It's like it's the healthier side of thinking of what if, because like, you know, if you think about like what ifs, right, you can easily go dark or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's like one of those kind of like idle thoughts that I like to have, like, you know, I'm in the DMV or something, right, and I need something like to think about, you know, to keep me awake or something like that. I'll think, well, aside from the if like you ever do that, like where whenever you're like you're in the grocery or whatever, like if this place is getting robbed, what do I do? You know, like where's my exits? You know?
Yeah.
Or like situations like that, but like
How do I defend everybody in here?
yeah. How do I become the action hero I've always wanted to be?
Which chips do I take?
Yeah. in all the chaos. They're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna notice the little thing go off. Yeah.
Baked Lays or regular Lays?
Yeah. I like to think about like if I went back in time or something and like I had to like coach my younger self kind of thing. Like, what would I tell myself? I mean, I would tell myself just to care. Because like I used to care a lot about like what other people thought, like the whole Snapple Fact of the day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like you're young, and then like, especially at that age, like you're always thinking about like what other people think about you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was lucky to have my mentor and stuff to tell me at the time to give that to me, but I think it'd be a lot different coming from myself.
What'd they give you?
Shut up. That advice.
I'm just thinking about
A lot of things. You're thinking about. I get it. Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
18.
All he heard was 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
18-year-old self. Yeah, yeah.
Which one?
Turn up my mic. My 18-year-old self, man.
Is there anything? Is there anything that you would like that happened that you're like, okay, hey, don't go to this day, like don't go to this event at this time, of your life or whatever,
I would say do all the things that you're gonna do because they were like so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Don't second guess.
Don't forget to also improve yourself.
Okay, no, that's
Nice.
like still have fun, but still,
Yeah. And I feel like like I kind of did that to an extent, but like I feel like maybe just a little bit more.
a little bit more, right?
little bit more.
Yeah.
Like find a focus and then actually pursue it though. I feel like because I was like very like in
Wishy-washy,
between,
right? Yeah.
Like I go this way, I go that way, I go this way or that way, and like career wise.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But I feel like, have all the fun that you're gonna have,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever speaks to you at this moment in your life,
Just
I think
follow
you
it,
should
right?
just follow it.
Damn, that's good advice.
Yeah.
I think for me,
Mhm.
I would say just know your 20s is going to be the most challenging part of your life. And that's going to teach you a lot. And it's one of those things where you got to go through it so that you can grow through it.
Yeah.
And just keep going. Even if it sucks, keep going. There's a purpose for everything.
Yeah.
And you won't see it. It might take you your whole 20s, but you won't see it until your 30s.
Yeah.
And the reward is going to be much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that so crazy? Like the idea of like in retrospect.
Well, 2020,
Right.
hindsight's 2020.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's,
For mine, I probably want to add like, just don't be hesitant. Like,
Yeah.
if you're feeling wishy, just do it, dude.
yeah, dude, just go ahead and crawl through that 1 mile.
Imagine
He's all 18-year-old.
it'll be the best day of my life. No, but yeah, there was I have a lot of those. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has one of those things too, where like you could have, would have, should have, but you didn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would tell myself like if ever you're feeling unsure, just go for it. I mean, that's how we kind of live now, and it's like a lot better that way,
Looking back at the past, like let's say you're 18 years old, right?
Right.
If you could see a glance of your future, what would you say?
As an 18
Let's
yourself
reverse
to,
it, like
as an 18 yourself to your
right now, yeah. On
oh,
the flip side,
that's hard to think about the other way around because like
I don't think anyone's asked that kind of question.
It's like that one movie with Bruce Willis, right? When the little kid.
Oh, Die
That's
Hard?
him. No.
Oh, which one?
oh, you mean like Looper?
No.
Looper?
It's like
Oh.
it's
Oh,
like the
Looper.
little kid version of him like ends up meeting him, and it's that little chubby kid,
What movie is this?
and he has like a lisp. He's like, "Oh, you talk like got a mouthful of spit." You know what I'm talking about?
What? Is this comedy?
Yeah, but it's
Bruce Willis?
I have to look it up, dude. 'Cause
Let's Google it right
there's one, yeah.
What's the one?
I
Where,
just remember
The kid, dude. It's called
the
the kid.
Yes, the
Right?
kid. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like an
Yeah.
adult, and then the
I
kid
forgot that's
version,
what that was about.
Oh,
the kid
okay.
like sees him, right?
Uh-huh.
And then so the kid's just like, man,
and it becomes like a wake up call for
for
him.
him to like,
Yeah.
where he's like, oh, like all of my kid dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's hard because
fulfill.
like you're at different mind states in like different points of your life, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's hard to think back to the mind state that I was in like 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd have to be literally in
Yeah.
the kid moment, right?
Yeah.
Like where you're facing your because I think I always think of like that one fact, like every 2 to 3 weeks, you're basically a new person because your cells have like regenerated or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And like as you grow older and stuff like that, there's a different you at every year. Right. Like the us right now, even though we'll probably still be doing this podcast like next year, right? We'll be different people.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Right. Yeah. So like to think back, but like that's a year, right? But to go back
to 18,
which is pretty much more than half our lives at this point for all of us. Right. That's
exactly half.
Yeah. Half of our lifetimes ago, we were different people. And to think of how our half like life would think of us now, right? It's hard to think about. Because I honestly can't remember how, like, I can remember like the things I was going through and stuff like that, but I can't remember like how I would judge things at that
process.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. No, but I think an 18-year-old me would not imagine like having a career in what I'm at right now. Like, oh shoot, there's people that do that.
Did your 18 yourself think that you would own a house and have a wife? Yeah.
I don't even think I thought that far.
Right.
Like it was probably something with like what I love, comics or video games or something around that field. But it wouldn't see me go through like changing how many majors to me being homeless to this
like
whole
the journey
thing.
to get
there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to get there. Like I would not imagine. But I would also not trade for the world. Like going through this experience would not get me to where I'm at today.
To flip it a little bit too, if you were given the opportunity to start your life again, would you have everything play out the same again, or would you try and change it?
No, I think the one thing that I would change is I would give myself a sports almanac.
Hell yeah!
No, no.
Can you imagine?
No. You're
instead of Biff, it's Jim.
You're set back with nothing, dude.
What?
You're set back with nothing. Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, so you're at the end. You're at the end of your life.
Yeah.
You're facing death. That's like, hey, you can go on to the great beyond, or you can restart your life again from zero.
No,
I think I'd bounce, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
You would what?
I would see what's in the great beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like Littlefoot.
Littlefoot, like the dinosaur.
Great beyond.
Yeah. Great beyond. Yeah. See, Art knew what was picking up on. Yeah. He got what was putting down. Yeah.
Right. Like, you know, because I feel like
Tree star
life and time is fleeting. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like we just enjoy this right now, and then whatever happens next, dude. Like, that's another chapter.
That's always a great question, you know.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, when the book closes, is there a part 2?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My personal,
do you believe that though? There is a part 2?
I don't know, man.
I'd like to think there is.
I think there is.
I'd like to think there's
I think it's
something.
different though.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that believes that when you die, you see like a screen of like the top best of everything and how you rank up to that.
Yeah.
And that's why people decide not to go back. It's like, no, I could beat that guy. Let me go back. Let me try again. You know?
It's like the arcade high score.
Yeah. Like before you go, like you get to see where you ranked in the world.
Oh, wow.
Right. And it's like, this is the most times napped, the most times like you ate this or whatever like that. You could check whatever stat you wanted.
Oh man.
And then some people, they can't stand that. So they go back, like, let me go back to life. Let me try it again.
Then to live a whole nother life.
Right.
Let me ask you, what stat would you look up now that we're talking about this?
See, that's the thing that you can only look it up. You can't like be like, wait, hold. You can't check it now, right? Because then it would defeat the purpose. Because then now you
So what stat would I look up?
Yeah. and that stat would do a whole playback of all the times you did that.
Oh man. The stat that I would look up is the most amount of times I blacked out. I want to see what happened. I want to see what happened during those moments.
That is a good one.
If
That
you
is a
could
good
see
one.
what happened when you blacked out.
Because I've heard the stories and stuff like that, but sometimes I just want to confirm. And then there's sometimes where people can't fill in the blanks for me.
I figured out what happened to my knee.
Yeah.
You were not sewer, dude. Got him.
Yeah. There's a couple benders I'd like to look at.
Like airbenders.
Shut up.
I was thinking like food related. It was that was the first thing.
Like I want to know how many California burritos and how many California fries or
And then you
carne
eat,
asada
right?
fries.
Yeah.
I've
Each
eaten
time
in
you
my
just
life.
watch yourself
Yeah,
eat
dude.
it.
Yeah, dude.
Mine was R&B's. How many times I would go to R&B's?
How many times you go to R&B? Dude.
Yeah,
I'll probably go there afterwards.
That's like my personal belief. Like when you die, you get to see whatever stat. Like you could spend as much time as you want there.
That's a good. Okay.
Yeah, you can spend as much time as you want there. Like I imagine it's like, death just like leads you into this room. There's like a couch and there's like a big like screen or whatever.
Is
and
it
like,
a
you
black
get a
couch?
remote. It's like a Herman Miller chair.
Okay.
very comfy, very comfy.
But then death is with you, like, what's up?
Yeah.
Look
there.
what you did.
Yeah. And he's just chilling there, and then like you're like, is this the best you've ever seen? He's like, no, dude, I saw this one dude in like 1886, like killed it,
Yeah.
That's how it's like Bill and Ted's like Bogus Journey and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Kind of. And the reason why I kind of like I believe in that because I kind of believe a little bit more in reincarnation because there's like there's a lot of stories of like I think there was like one where this kid kept having nightmares and stuff of like crashing in the ocean and stuff like that from an airplane, right? Like he's banging against like the thing, he can't get out or whatever, right? And when his parents asked about what they're like, he would cite details like what ship he was on and like what his name was or like that, right? They looked it up; it was an actual person,
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stories like that too, where like these kids will like, like point out places like that they've never seen before and know a lot of details about it. So I feel like there's some credible things for reincarnation and stuff like that, like past lives.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of a big believer in that because of that, right? There's all these stories. And like, yeah, there's a grain of salt of too, but like, there's a lot of it is like, how would you know that, right?
Yeah.
At all.
I forget we're still at Q&As.
Wait a minute.
Right.
So wait,
right.
what is it? 18-year-old self?
Yeah, 18 years old. You're 18-year-old self.
18-year-old self.
Yeah.
Okay, just not 18-year-old.
All right.
Just want to make sure y'all heard that. All right,
about
next
that.
question.
All right, last question. Have you ever been to jail? Or if not, explain an encounter you had with an officer.
I haven't been to jail.
Is that jail?
I mean, I've been to juvenile hall.
Ooh. I think you talked about that.
Yeah, I think we
before.
talked about it a little bit.
Yeah. Like I had
Yeah.
a parole officer named Arturo.
Arturo? Oh, what?
Yeah, same as my dad's name. That's
Okay.
crazy. I remember like he was like, "Yeah, I'm Arturo, your parole officer." I was like, "Damn, that's my dad's name."
What happened?
Um,
It's from Nadine. I don't know if I said it's from Nadine.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was fine. It was just checks and balances and like
Tax evasion?
don't do it again. kind of
Oh.
shit, you know what I mean? Like
What did,
because I was like 17. I was
yeah.
17, and
That was the property theft that you're talking about. Yeah.
They're trying to get me for burglary and stuff, but yeah, he's like, I don't know. I honestly like I feel like that's where like my I have like a thing against like authority.
Okay.
You know?
Because how you're treated there? Or
Yeah, like I felt like the whole time I was there, like, because this was like I don't know, 17. Like I didn't want them to put off this vibe that like for some reason they have a lot of say in what's gonna happen in my life. you
Right.
know?
Right.
And like I know what I did was a bad decision, but like don't go like I always felt like whatever that was, like it was not like I wasn't scared of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna live the rest of my life the way I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like this whole like power trip kind of stuff. I was
Right,
like,
right.
yeah, I'm not like that's why I think I have a little bit of a resistance towards like authority figures and stuff.
Sure.
I'm just like, oh, like you don't know me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how it was when I was when I was going through that process. But
I see.
but yeah, so
In
maybe I
short.
would make it in jail. You know what I'm saying?
So you're right. We're right to choose you then. Yeah.
No,
right
we
to-
were wrong.
No, we were wrong. Yeah. We were wrong to choose you. That's what it was. Yeah. Short-term memory.
So yeah, I mean that's my juvie
Yeah.
experience. I've encountered like officers like pulling me over.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff,
dude.
giving us some heat.
I think I have so many stories that I don't want to share all of it now.
Yeah.
I think throughout the time. Not
Yeah.
anything too crazy.
That could be on our episode like
Like a
DWB driving while brown episode.
yeah, like we can have that episode, dude. We should interview someone that's a cop.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find someone. But I think for me,
I got a friend with friends who are cops, I think.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Could I?
You guys have any?
Can you reverse my ticket or what?
No, not like
Okay,
that.
okay,
Not like
okay.
that. I haven't talked to him forever, so yeah.
It's your jail stories.
Oh, not jail. Wait.
Drunk
is it
tank?
jail? No,
That's me.
so
That's me.
Drunk tank.
That's a drunk tank for me.
I know in high school I used to steal from stores all the time. So like petty theft.
Yeah.
And I would resell.
Uh-huh.
And this one time I got caught at the Navy Exchange.
Oh,
I got caught at the
dang.
Navy
Out of
Exchange.
all
how
places.
many times did you hit that place?
Well, I hit it a lot of times, but it was just the one time I got caught.
Yeah.
I still got my
See,
ID
you do it
back
a lot of
afterwards.
times, but you only get caught once.
Yeah, you get caught once, and that was the last time I
Yeah.
stole ever.
Yeah.
Because the military police is way different, right?
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Made you get down on your knees, huh?
Yeah. They put me in their like records or files or whatever the case is, and then they had to call the San Diego police to pick me up. And the crazy part was, I went to do that when I was with my mom. Like my mom was shopping in the store, and I was like, "Let me get this." It was a jacket. It was a jacket, and I wore like a jacket over the jacket. and the thing was, it was a hot day, and I zipped it all the way there.
Oh,
and
geez.
then I was okay. I'm gonna go out. And then I'll call for my mom later, right?
Yeah.
Walked out, dude came out with me, and I was like, man, this guy's like, you know,
He knew.
and he was like, oh, hey, where'd you get that jacket from? I'm like, I already knew, and he was like, oh, can I see? And I was just like, oh, here, and he's like, oh, can I see inside? And then I had to show him like the jacket,
tag.
and he's like, can you walk him back with me? And we went, you know, to the back,
Yeah.
and it was loss prevention. That was the first time I heard of
LP. Right?
yeah, that was the first time I heard of loss prevention, and I was like, they called the San Diego police. From there, San Diego police, I went to the one off, I think it was Black Mountain.
The sheriff, the police station.
Yeah, the police station
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And so I had to call my mom. I think my mom was looking for me the whole time. They eventually just went home.
Like a lockdown. Like we have a missing boy.
No, but
But he stole.
no, but I was like gone for like it was like an hour or so, and so
I
they
see.
eventually went home, and then I had to call for my house one, and that's when I told my mom like, hey, like this is what happened.
This is what happened. This is
Yeah.
where I am.
This is where I am, and I went to. I don't think it's jail, but it's like one of those like rooms where
like
they lock you up,
Like a holding room?
detention or holding.
something like that. And then my mom picked me up, and she started hitting me, and she was like, "Why are you doing that?" And then the police was like, "Ma'am, you can't hit him. You can't hit him." And so like she signed me out, and then like what was happening
chewed you
at
out,
home. Like my dad came home from work, and
Yeah. Guess
you
what
know,
your son did?
Yeah. On top of the other stuff that you heard, but
Right,
that
right.
was one of the experiences that I'll share
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
How old were you?
high school. I think probably my senior year.
Oh, okay.
Maybe early
16,
16,
17, yeah.
Yeah, because remember I got in a fight later
Yeah,
down the
yeah,
line.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in high school.
Turbulent year, yeah.
Yeah,
Before you were 18?
before I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, because
See-
I had a late birthday in July. I never
Okay.
I never got one of those balloons.
No, yeah. Same. Because I'm later in July too.
Yeah.
I'm after you.
Man, you know what they should have done?
What?
Gave us our balloons and candy like before we got out of school.
I mean, what was I think in elementary school I had one of those things where I had a teacher. I forget which teacher it was, but they did a celebration for all the kids that had like summer birthdays.
Yeah.
You know, that went in, yeah. Yeah, it was
that's a good
really cool.
teacher.
It was really cool. It was a really cool teacher because all the other kids, they got to have like the bring in their stuff
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was like right before or after spring break or whatever because like summer like there's like other stuff going on or whatever, and people like usually check out by then, right? So it's like while we have your attention, here's all the kids that are gonna have like birthdays in summer. Let's celebrate for them too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But yeah, this is would that be something your 18 years old self would be wondering you'd be doing still?
What, celebrating my birthday in the summer?
No. Like all the stuff you were going through at the time.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like at that age though, it's hard to like think out.
Like
It's,
beyond, right?
it's hard to think
Yeah.
beyond. Like
Okay.
you're,
Like you don't see the future.
yeah,
at
you're
that
in the
age.
present. Like
Yeah.
unless like you were like brought up to like,
Think ahead.
think ahead or like you're one of those like kids that like showed potential in something and was like, okay, so this is your path. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I feel like at that time it was just like shit, fucking recess, lunch, let's go.
I think I would be the same thing in Back to the Future. If some crazy old man gave me a sports almanac, I do the same thing and just throw it in the back of my car.
Yeah, you're like whatever.
You know? And how'd you get in my car? about you, Brad?
Huh? For what?
It's your turn.
For what?
Jail story or
I mean,
run-ins with cops that you want to share?
the only major one that I had was like my whole DUI story.
Okay.
Do I want to go into that now?
Is it that deep?
It's a bit of a story. It's a bit of a. There's a couple layers to it. That's why.
Okay. Let's say that then. Do you have anywhere like a cop just stopped you for just
no reason?
Yeah,
dude.
like a traffic ticket or
traffic ticket,
something like that. Like
okay, it was really dumb. I think it was 1 year where me and my friend Rich, we were going down to
Shebanga?
Yeah,
Shebanga.
we were going to Comic-Con downtown once. Like we were gonna go pick up our our badges.
Yeah.
And I remember we were going down one of the streets headed towards the convention center.
Okay.
And then my mom called, right, on my phone.
Yeah.
On my cell phone, right? So then I picked it up and she said like, "Oh, hey, can you pick up my medicine while you're out right now?" It's like, "Okay, cool." And then as soon as I said that, at the time it was like maybe like a year or two after high school. It was like 2006, 2007.
Okay.
So Comic-Con wasn't that strict.
Yeah.
Right? So that's when you can go
Those
down.
are good times.
Yeah, you can go down, pick up a badge, do whatever, right? Like it's not like this whole process now, right? Yeah. So
I remember I made friends with like an import model.
Yeah.
We got her some Jamba Juice.
Yeah. But at the time, this is basically fresh out of high school and stuff. And when you answer the phone, your friends will make jokes while you're on the phone, right? Like they'll either moan or or like do something like say something to try and like embarrass you on the phone.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely.
So he did, like, as soon as I said like he knew it was my mom, like he made a joke and I I laughed like and I hit that right. But what I didn't know there was a cop who saw the whole thing,
and you're on your phone,
and I was on my phone, right? And I drive, and then I hear like woo, I was like, oh, what the hell, And then what was it called? He stopped me or whatever, right? It's like, yeah, I saw you were like on your phone. It's like, oh, I was like, yeah, I was talking to my mom, and then he was like, oh, really? And then like he was really like grilling to make sure. And then I showed him on my phone. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, then we were talking about. I saw you were like laughing or something like that. So, and then what was it?
It's like, why do you care about my
I
conversation?
I did. Like, I was like, what the? But at the time,
I want you to reenact it.
Right.
He's
exactly.
like, slow.
But then when I said like, my mom wanted some medicine, like, oh, do you need like an escort or something like that? I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just getting my mom's like medicine from the doctor. I'm like, it's not anything serious. It's like, okay, well then here's a ticket.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, you were driving?
I was driving.
Yeah.
I was driving.
So you got a ticket for being on your phone.
I got a ticket for being on my phone.
How much was that ticket?
Dude, it was like
that must have been right when it started, dude. I feel like
that's when they like. I guess that's when they actually cared or whatever, Because I mean, like, I don't go to my phone like when I drive, of course, but like I don't think it's that strict now, right?
Was it like $100
was
or
just
something?
blatant.
It was like 150 something. Yeah, it was dumb.
Crazy.
It was dumb. Like at the time, I probably could have contested it or whatever, but at the time, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like that's more effort and stuff. So it's like just whatever.
Just pay the $150.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me, dude.
Yeah.
Like all this cop talk. Like when I was working in the same organization as you.
Okay.
Right? And I was working in a location down southeastern area.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I was leaving work.
Okay.
And then I'm in my car.
Escondido. Huh? Escondido?
No, southeastern.
Southeast. What the?
Okay.
Southeastern.
Go ahead.
You don't say southeast anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Southeastern.
What? Really?
I think that's the thing. It's a movement. Like,
okay.
Because of the negative connotation of like southeast.
No way.
What kind of negative connotation is that? I've never heard that.
I mean, you ever seen that Lion King thing?
Oh, Lion King.
The Lion King meme was like,
yeah. Like everything the light touches.
Is it in the southeast?
Yeah. And then everything in the shadows is in the southeast, so we don't go there. You know what I mean?
Oh, they say southeast in Lion King?
No, it was like a meme.
No, they say the shadow.
The lions are like this.
Anyways.
Zazu.
But
That's
no,
what's
yeah.
tight,
So
dude.
it was when I was working in like southeastern
Okay.
San Diego.
Yeah.
And I was like leaving work in my car, and then all of a sudden, like patrol cars.
Uh-huh.
And I was like,
Damn, two of them?
yeah, two of them.
Dude,
Yeah.
Roll up to the property, like, and I was like, dang, I wonder what's gonna happen,
Right.
Yeah.
right? And then the guy gets out, he's like, get out of your car, and I was like, what the? I
Yeah.
was like, shit, here
Was
we
it
go.
puti? Was it puti?
Yeah.
man.
And it wasn't even like he didn't want to know who I was.
Yeah.
He didn't want to know what. He just came in and he was like ordering.
Yeah.
You know,
Demands.
with his like light in my
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
He's like, get out of the car, turn around, drop your keys, da da da. And I was just like, dude, I was like, am I gonna get shot today?
Oh my god, yeah.
You should have went, here's my ID.
Yeah. No, you know what's a funny thing? I still had my badge on.
Oh, what?
Because I didn't even get to take my badge off yet.
From work,
I
yeah,
literally like walked out of the building
Yeah.
and they were like pressing.
On the main street?
like in the parking lot.
In the parking
Yeah.
lot?
Wait, of the same building you were working at?
Yeah. Of the
Oh,
same
what the
building.
That's crazy to...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so they were doing all this.
Yeah. And then thankfully another staff came out and was like, no, not him.
Yeah.
Like there's another person.
Yeah.
Like, because apparently there was some random guy that was like trying to like open cars and
Okay.
stuff in the parking lot.
Oh no.
So they like tried to call it for that guy.
Oh.
And apparently, like I was wearing a gray sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, and it matched.
And then
he was wearing a gray sweater.
He was
too.
wearing a gray sweater.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
You're like, what's your badge number? You?
Yeah.
You?
no,
I'm gonna put
seriously,
all cases
seriously,
on you.
dude. I was just like, whoa, dang. Like at the same time too, like I was just like, okay, I can't wait till they come over here, and then I
Yeah.
just tell them like, you guys know I work here, right?
Yeah.
Like yeah, like yeah, it was like one of those moments where you just want to like put them in their place
Yeah.
after you like
But then
fully
that
comply,
would just
and then you just at the end you're just like, you guys are idiots,
yeah.
you know. But I mean, sorry,
You don't
like,
want to make anything worse.
yeah,
for sure.
You know, I was just like, you know what? They're not listening to me at this point, so I'm just gonna do what
Yeah.
they do.
And they're
Well,
both putte?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
And then when they come over here, like we're gonna set this straight. But yeah, the other staff was like, no. Like, no,
Good thing your staff was there, dude.
yeah.
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 It was crazy, dude. It's crazy.
They didn't even apologize to you after you, huh?
No, they're just like, all right. And when they like drove around, I was like,
You should have got their badge.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because they'd be doing that. Say, if they're in the southeast and they're doing that everywhere else.
Yeah.
Come on.
For sure.
They didn't even ask or anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But I got a story, something related to that too. But it's one of those Brian stories where it's going to take.
There's a lot of layers.
There's a lot of
right?
layers
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to make a whole episode themed around that or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
We'll do that for that episode.
All right.
Okay.
Last call. Thank you. Shout outs. Anything you want to plug? Upcoming events and pod encounters with friends and family.
Well, I mean, again, shout outs to Eric and Kat for raising two beautiful daughters, and then to Jeff and Christine to their soon to be firstborn son.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And also shout outs to James Alberti because he
Oh shoot, James.
I saw him at Eric's party, and he was telling me that he was going to start his own podcast, and then like he heard about ours.
Oh really?
Yeah. And then
And
also
tell that mother to follow.
yeah. Also to Ryan Vera because he
Ryan.
yeah he even came up to me. It's like, so you can only do all you can eat. You can't do sushi. It's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, yeah,
Oh, Ryan,
yeah. I was like,
Okay.
oh shoot. I was like, okay, thanks for
That's
listening,
so
man.
funny, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of that it's been reaching a lot. And like the way he found about it was through, I didn't know you made a TikTok. So yeah.
Well, I made a TikTok a long time ago, but then I was like, you know what? Let me delete
Focus.
everything,
Yeah.
and then let me work on the aesthetics and all this stuff, and then it started, generating numbers, and I was like,
Just left
because
it.
I do see Ryan Rivera. He does a lot of these. What do you call it?
Ryan Vera, he has a little sister, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he has a little sister. Like, I don't know if he has siblings. I just know he's a homie.
No, but he does. His TikTok is a bunch of those like kung fu fruit things.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like those
Ninja
type
fruit?
of games, like
Okay.
Ninja Fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Fruit
he-
Ninja,
Fruit
yeah.
Ninja. Fruit
Yeah,
Ninja, sorry.
where like you have to blink and then, like
Oh,
for example,
yeah.
this one where he blinks and he has to time it so the car parks in the garage. It drifts
Oh,
and it parks in the
I
garage.
didn't know about that. Yeah.
Or someone throws a pizza and it falls right on the plate.
Right.
It was one of those
Oh,
games. He does a
interesting.
bunch of those.
Okay. I don't know
Um,
It was like Flappy Bird, but it's like your nose.
yeah, it's like that. Yeah,
that. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
that's funny. That's crazy though.
Yeah, but that's how he told me that how he found about that. Like, I do a podcast. So
Okay.
Yeah.
When's he starting? When's James starting it?
I don't know. Like, I was talking to him about it. Like, I just told him like, hey, if you have questions and stuff, like we can help you out. Whatever that stuff. But I think they're gonna. What was it?
He's in San Diego.
Yeah, he's in San Diego.
Okay.
I forgot. He told me the name, what it was going to be, but he told me it was temporary. I think that's why I didn't remember it, because it might change or whatever. It's like a placeholder name and stuff. So I didn't really want. I was like, okay, now I don't have to remember that. But he said that like they were initially going to start, I think probably just like via webcam or something, because they're the people that he wants to do with are like far apart, whatever. They don't have like a central place yet. So it'd be like a lot of the humble beginnings you told me about other podcasts. People just start in their cars and whatever, and then they upgrade and whatever. I mean, you kind of just went straight for this, but yeah.
It took a while until I was gifted a present. So just be like, okay, I got to do it.
All right. Yeah. And plus, you knew both of us. You have like half the cameras already ready.
Well, remember the curtain was like this light gray.
Oh, yeah. I noticed it's a lot darker now. Yeah.
So I've only uploaded. So I restarted. I only uploaded until episode 3, and you can see the changes in the room as well.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, watch these episodes, man.
Yeah, same.
No, sometimes it's just like hard to watch yourself.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like,
yeah,
I don't like to watch myself.
I think for me, I like to watch it because I'm editing it, so I like to.
Well, you want to see what you can do better and stuff. Like I get that. Yeah.
I get that.
But us, like me and Art, we're just like, on here, and so it doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna hear myself talk.
Yeah, to like say the same things again. You know?
It's like when you read your old posts from like 12 years ago, and you're like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah, or you read your old Zanga posts.
Yeah, right.
But I think in that sense, you get to see
Zanga's an old word blog for those who don't know.
You get to see the growth in the time.
Yeah, I understand that. But right now, I'm not at the point where I want to see that.
Yeah. From episode 1, we already have different cells and stuff, right? So we're different people now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, those are my shout outs. So thank you to all my friends out there that are, watching it, even though if you haven't told me, like, and you're waiting to tell me, I guess, like my friends I saw at the party.
Yeah, dude. Likewise. Thanks to whoever watches, listens, even just sees the stories, the clips. Shout out to Edgar. He gave us some props on the pod, and all the longtime listeners.
Yeah, this episode 17.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Michelle. She owns Lucy May's Kitchen. I believe that's the name. With her boyfriend, and I went for the first time. They were at the what brewery was it? Hop Brewery. You know what I'm talking about in Claremont? Hop Anonymous or whatever it was.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the name is called.
I know what Art's talking about.
But I went there for the first time, and the chicken is so good. They had crab cakes. What did we order? I think the fries, truffle fries.
Truffle fries are
with these wings that were super crispy with like a bunch of sauce on it. But shout out to you.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hans and Henry's. I will now make that trip down there for your delicious desserts.
Shout out to Paris Baguette. I actually bought my mom's birthday cakes for them.
Oh, did you? Oh, they're so good.
I got like a few different slices.
The fruit kind, right?
Yeah.
They're like. They're not that heavy. It's
I think I like desserts that aren't sweet. Like they're like sweet, but they're not like overpoweringly like sweet.
It's like in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Other than that, thank you for hanging out with us. I'm brewpac.shakur.
This is Art.
And this is Brian.
See you next time.